When people think of the paranormal, ghosts are usually the first thing to come to mind. But did you know Indiana may be home to a famous cryptid? Today's Hoosier Haunts takes us to Crawfordsville, where Cody Malin tells us about a creature in the sky that's been the talk around town.
Hoosier Haunts on News 18, sponsored by AZ Home Inspections.
Some states claim to be home to Bigfoot. Others report spottings of Mothman. But in Crawfordsville, an elusive monster may have once flown through the night sky.
The Crawfordsville Monster was an entity, we call it a atmospheric beast, that appeared the 4th and 5th of September in 1891.
The first person noted to see the beast, that's Reverend Switzer. He went out around midnight to get a drink of water from the well.
Reverend Switzer stated that it was about 18 foot long, 8 foot wide. It looked like white billowing drapery.
The Reverend wasn't the only townsperson to lay eyes on the beast. A few men were loading an ice truck when they also saw the alleged creature.
They described it as having a fiery eye in the center of it, that it kind of made a mechanical noise. They were so scared they hid in a pig barn for the rest of the night, and they swore from that day on that they would never take their ice route again without having a weapon on them.
Christian and Christina Hunt are the co-authors of Ghosts and Legends of Crawfordsville, Indiana. The duo has put countless hours into researching the past, all in an effort to find answers. Christian says through all the recorded discussions around the beast, a few things remain constant.
A phenomenon in the sky that nobody could explain. They couldn't figure it out. They were scared of it, but it's still at the same time intrigued by it.
There is one thing that does change. It's what people believe the beast to look like.
You're going to have differences. Some people thought it was 6 feet long. Other people thought it was 8 feet long. Some people said it could go to 300, 400 feet in the air. Some people said it couldn't. You're going to have differences a little bit because everybody sees things differently. But for the most part, they were very close and similar, which was very interesting.
However, some people have sought out a way to disprove the being in the sky.
Some guys came out and said it was just a flock of killdeer. This kind of enraged the citizens of Crawfordsville because they said we know what birds are, and it wasn't birds, but people ran with that story of it was just birds.
Whether it be a flock of birds, a kite in the sky, or an otherworldly monster, Crawfordsville will always be home to the mystery in the sky. Reporting in Crawfordsville, I'm Cody Malin.